Services Sector Fueling Growth Opportunities Economic Survey 2024. Welcome to our video on the services sector in India. Today, we will be discussing how this vital sector is fueling growth opportunities within the economy. As highlighted in the Economic Survey 2024, the services sector plays a crucial role in driving GDP growth and employment. We will provide an overview of the sector's performance, explore financing sources, examine major service segments, and identify the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. Join us as we delve into the dynamic landscape of India's services sector and uncover its potential for future growth. Overview of the services sector performance. Gross Value Added (GVA) in the services sector and Purchasing Managers Index (PMI) services. The services sector in India has demonstrated remarkable resilience and growth, contributing significantly to the country's economy. Over the last decade, it consistently achieved a real growth rate of over 6%, except during the pandemic-affected fiscal year 2021. In 2022, India's services sector accounted for 4.4% of global commercial services export, underscoring its importance on the world stage. Despite a temporary contraction during the pandemic, the services sector has nearly regained its pre-COVID gross value added GVA share. While the overall economy faced a decline in FY21, non-contact intensive services like IT and financial services thrived due to increased demand for digital solutions. As restrictions eased, contact intensive services like air travel, hotels, restaurants, and several other rebounded strongly on the pent-up demand and aided by favorable policies. Provisional estimates indicate that the services sector is projected to grow by 7.6% in FY24, with robust domestic activities reflected in indicators such as GST collections and transportation metrics. The rapid expansion of digitally delivered services further bolstered this growth narrative, emphasizing the sector's vital role in driving India's economic recovery post-pandemic. A key indicator of this growth is the HSBC India Services Purchasing Managers Index (PMI), which rose to 61.2 in March 2024, marking one of the most substantial expansions in sales and business activity in nearly 14 years. This increase in PMI is attributed to healthy demand conditions and efficiency gains, with the index averaging 60.3 for the fiscal year, indicating continuous expansion. The strong performance in March was driven by a record increase in new export orders, particularly in the finance and insurance sectors. Service providers responded by increasing their workforce at the fastest pace since August 2023, although they also faced challenges from rising input costs and output charges. Overall, the services sector remains a critical component of India's economic landscape, showcasing resilience and growth potential. Trade in the services sector. India's export of services has seen remarkable growth over the past 3 decades, surpassing merchandise exports. In FY24, services accounted for 44% of total exports, despite a slowdown in growth to 4.8% from 27.8% the previous year due to the global trade challenges. India ranked 5th in global services exports, with computers and business services making up 73% of the total, growing by 9.6% year-on-year. Travel services also rebounded significantly, increasing by 24.6% as tourism recovered post-pandemic. Conversely, transportation receipts fell by 19.1% due to declining global freight rates from their stratospheric peaks, particularly on some routes. The other business services segment, including consultancy and engineering services, has thrived, driven by India's appeal as a hub for global capability centers. Additionally, India's share of globally exported digitally delivered services rose to 6% in 2023, up from 4.4% in 2019. In FY24, services imports decreased by 2.1% to USD 178.3 billion, contributing to an increase in net services receipts, which helped cushion India's current account deficit. This performance highlights the resilience of India's services sector in a challenging global environment. Financing sources for services sector activity. The services sector in India secures financing through domestic and international sources. Domestically, it relies on bank credit and capital markets. In FY24, bank credit to the sector grew significantly, exceeding 20% year on year each month since April, reaching Rs 45.9 lakh crore by March 2024, with a notable 22.9% increase overall. Key beneficiaries included transport, tourism, and aviation, which saw a remarkable 56% growth in credit inflow. Internationally, India ranked 15th in FDI inflows in 2023, but the services sector experienced a decline in FDI due to higher interest rates and global uncertainties. However, it accounted for 53% of total external commercial borrowings, ECBs, receiving USD 14.9 million in FY24, reflecting a 58.3% year-on-year increase. Overall, the services sector is supported by strong domestic credit growth and significant external financing, aiding its resilience and expansion. Major services sector-wise performance. The services sector in India encompasses a diverse range of industries, each with its own unique performance and challenges. Here's the sector-wise overview. Physical connectivity-based services. Roadways. Toll digitization has dramatically improved efficiency at toll plazas, reducing average waiting times from 734 seconds in 2014 to just 47 seconds in 2024. This advancement is part of a broader initiative focusing on developing access-controlled high-speed corridors and expressways, which are effectively cutting travel times and promoting economic growth. Railways. The Indian Railways IR has also shown impressive performance, with passenger traffic reaching 673 crore in FY24, marking a 5.2% year-on-year increase. Additionally, IR carried 158.8 crore tons of revenue-earning freight, up 5.3% from the previous year. The freight loadings achieved a compound annual growth rate (CAGR) of 7.1% from FY20 to FY24. To enhance user experience, IR has introduced Wi-Fi at 6,108 stations and offer convenient online ticketing through the IRCTC platform. Ports, waterways, and shipping. In the maritime sector, improved port management through decentralization and public-private partnerships (PPP) has led to enhanced operational efficiency. Notably, overnight cruise trips on national waterways surged by 100% in FY24, while lighthouses are being developed as tourist attractions, further boosting the sector's appeal. Airways. India's aviation sector is thriving, positioning the country as the third largest domestic aviation market and one of the fastest growing globally. In FY24, total air passengers handled increased by 15% year on year to 376 million. Domestic traffic grew by 13% to 306 million, while international passengers traffic surged by 22% to 70 million. Air cargo also saw a 7% increase, reaching 33.7 lakh tons. Initiatives like DigiYatra are enhancing operational efficiency and passenger experience. Tourism. The tourism sector is rebounding strongly, with India ranked 39th in the World Economic Forum's Travel and Tourism Development Index for 2024. Foreign tourist arrivals increased by 43.5% year on year to over 92 lakh in 2023, contributing to a 65.7% rise in foreign exchange earnings from tourism, totaling over Rs 2.3 lakh crore. The hospitality industry responded to this demand by adding 1,83,000 new hotel rooms in 2023, with the average daily hotel rate rising by 13.6% to Rs 7,616 in FY24. Real estate. In the real estate sector, residential sales in the top 8 cities grew by 33% year on year, totaling 4.1 lakh units in 2023. New supply hit an all-time high of 5.2 lakh units, up from 4.3 lakh in 2022. The Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Urban has sanctioned over 1.2 crore urban houses, reflecting a strong commitment to improving housing availability. By 2050, it has projected that half of India's population will reside in urban areas, up from 31% in 2011. Information technology services, tech startups, and global capability centers. Information technology IT services. Over the past decade, the significance of information and computer related services in India has grown substantially. The sector's share of total gross value added GVA increased from 3.2% in FY13 to 5.9% in FY23. Despite the economic downturn caused by COVID-19 pandemic, the IT services sector demonstrated resilience, achieving a remarkable real growth rate of 10.4% in FY21. The pandemic accelerated the adoption of technology-driven solutions, further fueling the growth of this sector. The IT and IT-enabled services have played a crucial role in maintaining India's external balance through substantial export earnings. As the demand for technology solutions continues to rise, the sector is expected to contribute even more significantly to the economy, supporting the expansion of global capability centers and the burgeoning tech startup ecosystem in India. Global Capability Centers (GCCs). Global Capability Centers have seen significant growth in India, expanding from over 1,000 centers in FY15 to more than 1,580 centers, with a total of over 2,740 units by FY23. These centers are vital for economic growth, providing high-quality employment opportunities. In FY23, the total talent employed in Indian GCCs exceeded 16.6 lakh, with over 42% engaged in engineering, research and development, 34.5% in business process management, and 23.4% in IT services. The software, internet, and banking, financial services, and insurance sectors collectively account for about 58% of India's IT GCC talent. Revenue generated by India's GCCs has surged from USD 19.4 billion in FY15 to USD 46 billion in FY23, reflecting a compound annual growth rate of 11.4%. According to the National Association of Software and Service Companies, key drivers for the growth of ER&D in India include strategic long-term partnerships, extensive digitalization, and the adoption of cloud technologies. The IT services segment has expanded due to increased demand for application modernization, cloud migration, platform development, and enhanced cybersecurity measures. Technology startups in India. The COVID-19 pandemic has significantly influenced the rise of technology startups in India as it fueled both consumer and enterprise demand for technology-backed solutions. The number of tech startups in India skyrocketed from around 2,000 in 2014 to approximately 31,000 in 2023. In 2023 alone, about 1,000 new tech startups were launched, according to NESCOM. The leading sectors for startup in 2023 included EdTech 16%, Enterprise Tech 12%, BFSI 10%, Advertising and Marketing 7%, Retail Tech 6%, Media and Entertainment 5%, Consumer Tech 5%, Professional Services 4%, and Gaming 4%. Several factors have contributed to this growth, including changes in consumption patterns, increased internet penetration, and significant technological advancements. India's tech startup ecosystem ranks third globally, outperforming both the USA and the UK. The strength of this ecosystem lies in its large pool of startups and unicorns, as well as its ability to scale. With 16% of the world's AI talent, India is positioning itself as an innovation hub, showcasing rapid adoption of AI skills. The government has implemented several initiatives to support this growth, including the Startup India initiative, which connects the Indian startups ecosystem with global counterparts. Other significant initiatives include the National Deep Tech Startup Policy and the Drone Shakti program, which aim to foster innovation and support startups in various sectors. Telecommunications. Telecommunication services are critical to the rapid growth of digital services in India. The overall tele-density, the number of telephones per 100 population, has increased from 75.2% in March 2014 to 85.7% in March 2024. By the end of March 2024, the number of wireless telephone connections stood at 116.5 crore. The government has placed considerable emphasis on expanding internet and broadband access as part of its Digital India campaign, resulting in a dramatic increase in internet subscribers from 25.1 crore in March 2014 to 95.4 crore in March 2024, with 91.4 crore accessing the internet via wireless phones. India is now among the fastest growing 5G networks globally, having launched 5G services in October 2022. Following this launch, India's international rank in mobile broadband speed improved from 118 to 15 as of March 2024. The Bharat 5G portal has been established to enhance India's 5G capabilities and foster innovation within the telecom sector. The government is also focusing on the future technologies with the Bharat 6G Vision document launched in March 2023 to develop and deploy 6G network technologies in India. The amended BharatNet program aims to provide broadband connectivity to all Gram Panchayats with over 6,83,175 kilometers of optical fiber cable laid as of March 2024. Challenges and opportunities. Despite the positive growth trends, the IT and telecom sectors face challenges including a talent gap in IT, data science, and cybersecurity. According to a survey, 76% of IT employers reported difficulties in finding skilled talent globally. To address this, initiatives like Future Skills Prime and the Digital Skilling Program aims to upskill and reskill IT professionals. Moreover, the Indian e-commerce industry is expected to cross USD 350 billion by 2030, driven by technological advancements and government initiatives. However, challenges such as inadequate skills for online selling, data privacy issues, and online fraud need to be addressed to ensure sustainable growth. Updates on key domains. Food and beverage. The food and beverage sector has seen significant growth, particularly in Q4 FY24, where there was an 18% rise in orders. This growth is attributed to a robust network of over 95,000 restaurants across 347 cities, providing cost-effective benefits to restaurant partners and easing the burden of high fees from dominant aggregators. Major players like Tata Neo, Domino's, and Ola have integrated food services into their platforms, where companies like Magic Pin and Paytm are focusing on competitive pricing and special deals. Additionally, the network is expanding its reach by training 350 street food vendors in Delhi NCR and Lucknow, further enhancing local food offerings. Grocery. In the grocery segment, Q4 FY24 witnessed a remarkable 52% growth in orders, supported by a network of 12,585 sellers serving over 665 cities. Leading companies such as Paytm and OTP are investing in advanced digital storefronts and QR code technology to enhance the shopping experience. Collaborations with brands like Catch have expanded product offerings, which now include an impressive 6.3 million stock keeping units. Initiatives like Kiko Live are digitizing local Kirana stores with support from major corporations like Hindustan Unilever Limited and ITC, aiming to digitize 1.3 million Kirana stores on the ONDC platform. Fashion, beauty, and personal care. The fashion, beauty, and personal care sectors also experienced growth with an 11% increase in Q4 FY24. This growth is backed by over 6,400 sellers, offering a wide variety of more than 1.5 million SKUs across approximately 900 cities. Notable brands such as Jockey, Kalyan Silk, Bella Vita, and Imami Beauty have joined the network, contributing to the expanding product range available to consumers. Agriculture. The ONDC network is making strides in improving the livelihoods of farmers and artisans. As of Q4 FY24, around 5,700 farmer producer organizations have joined the network, collectively conducting over 23,000 transactions. The integration of digital applications from the National Agriculture Market and the Small Farmers Agribusiness Consortium into the network is expected to enhance efficiency and market access for farmers. That's all for today. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel for more insights, and share your thoughts in the comments below. We appreciate your support and look forward to bringing you more engaging content. Thank you and see you next time.